Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Monday the 3rd, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, pretty much uneventful. It's nice not having any dogs in the house, except for of course my own, but I got him out, got him fed, all the good fun stuff with it. Excuse me, wife got off to work. I took the print off the printer that printed overnight. Turned out really well. I was plenty pleased with how it turned out. So it's always kind of nerve-wracking when you go to bed and your printer's still running and you're wondering, is it screwing up? Is it messed up? Is it just wasting filament? All that kind of stuff. But it did good. I've since put a thermal tent around it, I guess you'd call it. It's like a little box, canvas box with like fiberglass rods that hold it up, and it's helping maintain the heat a lot better. So it's definitely going to help. I don't have the fan blowing on. I don't get the edges cooling off the wrong times and stuff. When you open it up, even like this evening and stuff, before I started last night's print, it had been running for a while in the daytime, and it cooled off in the evening. But I opened the zipper up, and you could just feel the heat come out of that. It was amazing. The one thing I didn't really like about it is you can smell the smells. The filament, when it melts, puts off an off gas that kind of stinks. But didn't notice it before in it's open air. But basically, you open it up, air's out. It's no big deal. But it kind of gives me that little like nauseous smell when I first open up the box. But it's all good. So went ahead. Thought I had the morning to myself. Actually, I had all day to myself because the dogs were going to get dropped off this evening. Until yesterday I got booked for a dog daycare for today. So they came by, dropped the dog off. They had movers coming and handyman coming, mount the TV and all that kind of stuff. So just moved here recently. So they brought the dog over. The dog was good. The drop off / meet and greet went fine. Normally I always do like meet and greets, but since there's no other dogs here, I was going to use the daycare as a meet and greet. So she hung out. Is that weird, like where people like just don't seem to want to leave? And I'm like, well, let's go, kind of thing. Like, you need to leave so I can go let the dogs play and go back to my day. So she finally left. It was all good. She got out of here. The dogs got along fine. Her dog and my dog had no problem. Her dog got a little bit trying to do a little digging and stuff, but nothing too bad. So I was able to kind of correct that pretty quickly. Hung around for the day. Supposed to pick the dog up like noon. She reached out and said, hey, can I pick the dog up like 2:30 instead? And I'm like, sure, it's fine. Just give me a heads up. Let me know what time you're thinking before you head over and stuff. And she's like, yeah, probably 2:30 would be fine. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I have other dogs coming here at 4. They're not actually getting here until like 5, but I didn't want to have to do the whole them getting dropped off and that when you picked up at the same time. So definitely didn't want to mess with that. It was either pick them up by 4 or pick them up after them once they're gone. But she said, oh yeah, 2:30, no problem. So I was like, okay, cool. So we hung around for the day, ran the printer some, had a couple other things, ordered a bunch of stuff on Amazon, ordered some more stuff for the cruise. My mom picked out a like folding table. She wants to use it to put like puzzles and stuff together on, and she sent it over to me. I'm like, did you realize you're getting like a 2-foot table, right? A little tiny kids table? She goes, no, it's supposed to be like 36. Like, no, it's not. So she had to go back in and find a different one. So she got it done. Got it picked out and stuff, so we got it ordered, all the good fun stuff with it. Everything went good there. Just kind of hanging around. My wife's still dealing with some family life trauma. It's just, the drama is just ridiculousness, but yeah. So she's dealing with that stress, which just sucks because it means we're up late, we're not sleeping good, and the worries and all that kind of stuff. There was a incident on the cruise ship that we're going to be on next weekend. We're taking on, I think, Saturday the 8th, whatever the day the 8th is. We're going to be on the boat. Somebody died on the trip this time going out and had to turn around and go back. And it sucks. But from what the results are looking like, that she chose to take her life and jump off the boat. But I don't know if she didn't realize that she was not on the edge of the boat or what. But which part of me is like, that's actually better. Sound float for her body, and it's that closure of knowing what happened. But she ended up hitting the deck, actually landed on somebody else in the process, and it's kind of a mess. But yeah, so that ship got turned around, brought back to Miami. They basically took care of all the stuff that had to be taken care of, and then headed back out, and their trip was screwed up time-wise. They were going to hit different ports, and the delays and time frames and all that kind of stuff were different. So, which is nothing compared to what was going on in that person's life that chose to end it in such a weird, tragic way. But yeah, that was a thing. So yeah, I was there. They basically are giving everybody a free cruise. It's on the ship. They're going 100% board credit for a free cruise as long as they use it. And they can do whatever. If you don't want that, you can get your money back or whatever. It's up to you, kind of thing. So kind of, I guess whatever you paid for this one becomes your next one. If it isn't screwed up, and this one becomes free. Depends on how you look at it. So, but yeah, that was there. Always kind of a weird thing knowing the ship that's going back out that happens, and the research that look like they say that I think like 25 people a year on average commit suicide on ships, which when you figure the number of people on a cruise ship every year, that's a very tiny number when you break it down. But yeah, so went ahead. That was kind of a weird one for us, but went ahead midday, decided to go get my run in, and I knew that they were going to pick me up at 2:30, so I'm like, cool, no big deal. Headed out. My plan was to basically run all the way out and then run the roads back to the house, so as the time gets closer to 2:30, I'll be closer to the house and stuff. I'll be like, no big deal. On my run, I got a call from medical facility asking about if Karen was there, and I'm like, no, this is my cell phone, not hers, so she'll never be here. Something I can help you with. And on the husband stuff, they're like, oh no, it's medical thing for a family member and stuff. And I asked if it was for so-and-so, and they said no. And I said, well, she'll never be at this phone, so I don't know why you're calling this number. And they're like, oh, I said, can she call you back at that number? And they said yes. So I went ahead and texted my wife the number. I'm like, hey, or actually I called her and said, here's the number. They reached out and stuff. Turned out it was about her father. So it is no big deal. I guess I'm a backup phone number, although they don't have me down as a backup contact, just the number. So she's probably going to change that so they can actually give me the information. But kind of is what it is there. So we dealt with that one. Literally moments after that phone call to my wife to tell her what's going on, or to call this person so she can find what's going on, I get a text message saying they're 20 minutes away to pick up their dog. This is like not even 1 o'clock yet. I'm like, what the fuck you mean you're 20? Like, you said 2:30. So now I'm literally the farthest point I'm going to be from my house during this run time. But I'm like, oh well. So I run back, cut my run short, and run back to the house. Get there, and they show up like 31 minutes later, which I understand traffic and things happen, but when you say you're going to be somewhere in 20 minutes, how are you 50% late? Like, it just seems weird. So got back there, waited for him to get there, get the dog back, everything went fine. She kind of had that weird, like, chatting a lot again. I'm like, well, I'm kind of in the middle of a run. I want to go finish my run up here, kind of thing. So she finally left. Dog, everything was great. Dog was happy to be there. Everything was good. She was happy with my service. And then I headed back out to finish out my run, and was planning on not running that far today, but I'd kind of split my run up, so it's that weird thing. So I'm like, I feel like my run's kind of broken in half. But so I ended up running a little bit longer than I normally would have. But I had no dogs at the house to worry about, so it made it nice. So I went and got some extra. I ran some different roads I don't usually run. Ran there, got back to the house, got myself a nice shower, threw another thing on the printer. I think it was good to go there, and then basically ended up having got my shower and all that good fun stuff. And my wife got home from work. We had leftovers. They dropped off 2 more dogs. I'd done a meet and greet with them a while back. Super nice dogs. I got a little Fuzzy thing, and then a young Rottweiler that is a lot of energy. And the young Rottweiler keeps getting barked at and put down by my Great Dane because she doesn't understand boundaries very well. And the owner is super excited about that fact because she knows her dog needs to learn boundaries when it comes to trying to be dominant to other dogs. So she is actually looking forward to my dog teaching her dog how to behave better. So she was really excited about that part. But yeah, the dogs got there. She left. We chatted a little bit about what she's doing, and then headed out. She's going to like a concert or something, but she's heading out. And then basically after dinner, got the dogs fed, all good fun stuff, headed back outside, enjoyed a nice cigar, and watched a little bit of Hulu on the iPad, wrapped it up and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.